Hold on. Adjusting needed. Okay. Top of the morning to you. This food rat ices. It is probably the wee early mornings, and this message came through, and I wanted to give it to you all. Okay, so divine partnerships. Know that we all are destined for divine partnerships, divine partner. There's different phases and stages to them. We have to graduate from each one to get to the final one, which is the more fulfilling one, the more settled one. Once we've learned the lessons and earned our blessings. Once we learn the lessons, then we can get the blessing, which is the divine partnership, the ultimate partnership. That doesn't come without works, but definitely much easier than the ones that prelude it. Okay, so I have come to understand that we have many different soulmates. We have different soul groups. We have many different people in our soul groups, basically. We have soulmates. We have a soulmate that can become karmic. We have a soulmate that is a catalyst for change. Okay, and then we have our life partner or a twin flame. Not everybody is a twin. Not everybody has a twin flame, but everybody does have a life partner. Everybody does have a catalyst. Everybody does have soulmates, and each one of those, there are many. Okay, except the twin flame, which is that one where it's like that direct complementary, direct opposing almost, and direct lesson and blessing. Okay, and with the other ones, of course, they are all lessons for you to learn from as well, and to graduate into the ultimate fulfilling state. Know that we came into this world to learn who we are, to then be able to know that we are one with another. But that doesn't mean, because we get messed up. We kind of tend to come into partnerships and think, okay, we are one now, and only with that partner I can become one, or we can become one. It's not that. We are already whole within ourselves. We may have some cracks that we need to fix on our shell, and that's what this plane is all about, fixing the cracks, and then knowing how to be still your whole self within a union. We come here to communicate, to learn how to communicate with different facets and phases of ourselves, because all of us, everyone that you see, is a direct reflection of you, be it in a minute sense or in a grand sense. Okay, and this is a very big message that's coming up right now that I keep reading from, hearing of, is that there are divine partners who are wanting to get into their divine partnerships. And this is this is that year that we are supposed to be most aligned to get into our divine partnerships. Okay, people are halting that union because they don't feel like they are ready. And my guidance showed me most of us are ready. We are being held back, or we are holding ourselves back because of our misaligned ego or our social constructs. The social norms tells us we have to have our money up before we can get into a situation here with this one or that one. Or we have to get into a certain phase, we have to be in a certain career, we have to do this and we have to be there. Let me let you know, this is really, really very important for you to get in your head. That your abundance comes when you're in your right state, your rightful state, your divine state. Otherwise, you're always going to be up, down, left, right. Once you can check yourself, heal your cracks, right? Heal those cracks. And then manifest, bringing what you really want in your highest state, then everything else flows so magically. This is my guidance. And every time I see it, I know it, I feel it, and I'm so there. just a smidget. But you can, and you are too. You just have to realize it and reignite that within. Know that your abundance will come, your money will come up, your career will flourish, everything will be perfect, almost perfectly imperfect actually. Once you align your ego to your higher self, heal thyself, love by loving thyself first, respecting thyself, knowing who you are, what you came to be, okay, and being the highest steed of you, your higher self. And then the money will be up. Then the less stress will be up. The balance will be there. You know, the career will just be boom. You get all the assistance that you need. But you have to first realize that you have the power within. It starts with you. It's you that has to be whole before you come into the wholesomeness. Okay? Because two broken halves isn't going to make a whole. It's just going to be two broken halves that try to make a whole. But that it's just more work than it's work. Okay, we have to get this implanted now. The generations that are going crazy over twin flames, don't feel away if you're not a twin. Like a life partnership is a beautiful thing as well. It's all very similar to a twin flame. It's just that the only difference between a life partnership and a twin flame is that the twin flames have a higher calling, and it's a lot of work actually, because you have to deal with humanity. But like where life partners can just be like, work within themselves, and maybe shine a light to their communities, or shine a light to their to their families. Where a twin flame dynamic, they are waking up and shining lights to the world, to the whole world. So they always imagine it's like a celebrity, where okay, do what you love is nice, being with who you love is nice, but if you having to put that out there to the world and have the world kind of even have feel say they have so say, or they have they have right to tell you it's hard work. Okay, don't feel no way. Maybe your next life is your twin flame life, because not all of us came here to be a twin flame in this lifetime, in this paradigm right now. But in different dimensions, you have twins too. Okay? It's very important that we get this down, because our children, those special indigo star seeds, I say star seeds because indigos are mainly the parents now, but even though some of them are also, but star seeds, those crystal children, those beautiful babies that are coming out before 1999, 2000 and up, those children, yes, they have their generation of, they have Pluto in Capricorn. They have great works to do, massive great works to do, especially further into this Aquarian age. And so we, the parents, the generation that already are in their adulthood right now, we have to get it down so they can see what they need to do. Otherwise, it's going to be very detrimental in this earth. All right? And we need them to be where they need to be, not have to go through many different relationships to get the lessons that and their blessings. Okay? And also know that the Aquarian age, okay, like, we just come out of the Piscean age, and right now we are in the, just coming out of the full moon in Virgo. And this full moon is very special, it's very important, because it's what we need. I posted on the Facebook group, on the Facebook page, that balance between water and earth, the Pisces and Virgo alignment is so critical, it's so potent, it's so much needed in this time. Because had we balanced the Virgo and the Piscean energies in the Piscean age, we wouldn't be ridiculed or riddled with religious dogma. We'd be able to flourish in our fantasies but still keep grounded and grow with our intuition and manifest with our intuition, because Pisces is a great manifester. With all the imagination that you have, great manifester. But if you don't ground yourself, you just kind of elude yourself. Okay, so it's so important that we look at the polarities of Virgo and Pisces and work that. Flow with your intuition, use your imagination, yes, but ground yourself. Be analytical almost, and be precise and specific about what you give your energy to. Likewise, we are now in the Aquarian age, but don't get twisted. It doesn't mean everything about Aquarius was supposed to go for. I also posted about this. Check out the Facebook page, because I like to write more so than I do videos. It's much easier for me. But it's just, I know that this is the way forward, right? Yes, fresh face. But it's it's vitally important that we realize that not because we're in the Aquarian age, we do everything Aquarius. Like we don't need those robots that like those fantasy robots. I don't know what to call them. Those sex dolls. Like that's not real. I mean, because we're in a technology age, people are just going like all out with these things, and it's not always the best. What I'm saying is, not because you came through the Aquarius gateway, you are now like you're supposed to balance your polarities, i.e., work with your Leo side as well. Shine the best part. The work, you know what we need to do in the current age? All the shadow Aquarius energy is that we need to flip round and use our Leo light to flourish, the brightest light. That's making sense. It's like in the Aquarius age, what we're supposed to be doing is taking heed of any shadow energy that we have in regards to Aquarius, like i.e. Relationships, friendships that are not really so good for us, but we're just there because we like to be happy and joyful and be in the midst of all of that. But if it's not conducive relationships, then what are you doing? And also, technology, like I mentioned, if it's I mean, technology is good, it's advancement and all of that, but if it's stopping you from having real communication with real people, then we need to hold that too, you know, where and then take the essence of that freedom, wanting to breathe free and not being a follower but being a leader. That's a high Aquarius calling. And also, being detached as well. That's much needed sometimes, because we come into situations, especially it's my camera fault, it's not on my face, with families, and where we, like myself, I've experienced this, that we have family members that sometimes are just not conducive for our growth at certain times and stages and phases in life, and we have to not feel that, oh, because it's family we have to just stick with it. No, even if it's family, you have to be able to detach. It doesn't mean like cut off. That doesn't mean like sever, but it means detach. Move yourself away. Like, don't let titles hold you down. Don't let titles hold you down. So for Aquarius, we have to remember the Leo energy. Whenever we see dark energy, and remember, dark and light is not synonymous to good or bad. It just is, and it's how you work it. Because some dark energy is good for you, but some of it is not. Sometimes the dark energy can move you a certain way. It's like anger, like people think anger is all bad, but no, sometimes you need anger to push through, get things going, get things cracking. But it's vitally important that you don't stagnate yourself. Don't feel that, excuse me, that you have to, it's just there's a halt, or feel like you have to do it all by yourself. Like, intuition is so important in this phase right now that we are in, this 2 week period where the moon is in. There's so many conjunction alignments, communication. There's Neptune, there's Saturn, there's Virgo. There could be there's a tendency to maybe elude yourself if you're not grounded, And don't forget, Saturn is still working on Capricorn and the Capricorn energy. So it's all about our status quo, our career, our ambitions. Like, ground yourself in that. Use your intuition to let you know where you're supposed to go. But ground yourself is important, because our intuition can go left and right if we're not grounded, if we're not aligned with our highest good. Because what may seem like your intuition could be a negative attachment, a spirit that's telling you go there when you're not supposed to go there. So it's important. Divine partnerships, get yourself together. Divine partners, get yourself together. That's all of us, by the way. But right now I'm speaking specifically to the twins and the life partners, because your light is needed in this time. Your union is supposed to be coming together in this time. If you miss your boat, you're gonna sway things. You're gonna slow shit up, and you need to keep it moving. On an advancement tip, heal thyself by loving thyself, respecting thyself, getting to know thyself, and being your unique highest self. Much love, much more love. Peace, love, and joy.